Today it's Angel Shaver, Stampin Up independent demonstrator from Kansas, and I know I still owe you one video using the Hello Harvest stamp set. Well, that one's coming, and I think probably it will not be live. I will just record a video for you sometime, and then it will be up on this group and then on my Angel Stamps Facebook page as well. But today is September, believe it or not. That's where we're at. And so this month, the featured stamp set is Celebrate Sunflowers. This is a stamp set that when I opened the annual catalog, it is the only stamp set that made me gasp out loud. And I knew I had to have it. And I knew that we had to feature it some month. So if you place an order with me online at angelstamps.stampinup.net, or you can find my blog at angelstamps.net and hit the shop now. The featured stamp set for the month of September is Celebrate Sunflowers. And you will earn I call them online classes. Really, it's a tutorial bundle of both videos and PDF tutorials for between 4 and 6 cards featuring this stamp set that you will not see on any other social media platforms, on Facebook, on any challenges, nothing. These are exclusive stamp sets. And during the month of September, if you place a $50 order or more with my host code, then you will earn the Celebrate Sunflowers tutorial bundle. After that, you can still purchase it, but it is free with an order during the month of September. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to try to find this video actually on my computer so that I can see what you can see. And for some reason, it's not wanting to show me. I don't know what that's about. Maybe I'll refresh the page and see if it pops up. There it is, that worked. They are having trouble playing the video, so I'll leave it up and we will see. I hope that you are able to see it live. I'm not sure what you are seeing. Trying to peek a little bit so I can see what you're seeing. But we're just going to get started. Maybe it will show back up one of these days. Okay. We are making a card using a cinnamon cider card base cut hot dog style, which is 4 1/4 by 11, and then folded in half. you get a card base that is 4¼ by 5½. And I'll set this aside for right now. We also have a scrap of cinnamon cider to do some die cutting with. The brass foil, I believe this is. An inside piece of very vanilla, cut 4 by 5¼ some bumblebee paper for stamping and cutting out, and a piece of the wood green pattern from the In Good Taste Designer Series paper set, and this is cut 4 by 4½. So I'm going to get our stamping done first, and then we will pull up the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, which is currently available for everyone to buy. So you can purchase it for $120, or you can still add it to your starter kit if you would like to join my team. And it would only be $99 plus tax, free shipping, and you would still have $5 to add to your starter kit. Plus, during the month of September, there is the, I believe it's called the Get and Go challenge or starter kit promotion. In addition to the regular great deal of a starter kit, you also get the products needed for your first class. It does not include ink or stamp blocks or that kind of thing, but it does include cardstock pieces pre-cut, 2 different stamp sets, a package of rhinestones, and the ideas and tutorials needed to create some great cards. So if you're interested in already having your first class ready to go, and then still able to get $125 worth of Stampin' Up product of your choice for only $99, let me know. I'd love to have you on my team. I am going to stamp using the Bumblebee. That's Mango Melody. What in the world? Okay. We're just going to see which color I want to use. I'm going to start by stamping Bumblebee on Bumblebee. That's not bad. I think I'll stick with that. And I need 2 of the smaller flowers. And then I will clean that up with my Stampin' Scrub and Stampin' Mist. And I will do one of the bigger flowers, which I need a larger stamp block for that. So excuse my arm while I get the size E stamp block. And sometimes it's easier to add the ink on bigger stamps by tapping in reverse. So you just put the stamp block on the stamp and tap. stamp that and see if it worked. Perfect. I don't think I have any other images to stamp before I pull out my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, and we do that. But I'm going to clean up a little as I go. Anybody else have a messy craft area? So messy that you know you have a certain product, but you can't find it anywhere? Yeah, that happened to me this morning. Alright. So let me just scooch everything over and grab my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, open it up, and get my sandwich belt. I love that these are numbered, so there's not a lot of thinking about it. I'm actually going to do some embossing first. We're using the Pinewood Planks embossing folder. Along with the wood pattern paper. And I want to make sure that I get the design embossing the correct way. And then I use the folder that's for the 3D embossing plates. Well, maybe not. What am I never know what I'm doing. This is not a cutting surface. It's an embossing surface. But it does not go through the machine very well. So let me send the cutting surface this is an older embossing folder that I have, so therefore you have to make some adjustments. But there it is, the embossed wood design paper. And now it's time to cut out the dies. Sorry, I'm trying to talk and think at the same time, and that doesn't always work so well around. I'm also trying to put back as I use things so they're not lost when I would like to use them again. Alright, I'm going to start with my sunflowers. And I will be cutting out one of the big and eventually two of the small, but we have to do those small one at a time. Alright, there's one small and the big. Let's see if I can look at that and figure out how this lays there. All right. And we'll send this through, and then I'll do, oh, I moved my dies. I don't have the magnetic cutting plate yet, but it is available. And so probably one of these days, soon, I'll be getting that as well. Finished with this one. And I'm going to take these sunflowers out and send it back through to get this sunflower. Just pinched my finger. That was not pleasant. Okay. Now, it's time for me to cut out the accents for the big sunflower. I will need to cut out the outline with the brass foil, which is what color I think this is that I have. And also a little flower center on the cinnamon side. Just stick the center right on there and the outline right there, and then I will give it the cutting board on top and send it through. The cutting board is going with it. Okay, here we go. Once you get it started, the best way to do this is to hold the handle on top to keep the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine flat on your cutting surface. Grab my detail die and my center die. Takes an extra minute when you are cleaning up as you go, but it's worth it in the end, I promise. Something happened and I didn't want to cut out my center, so I'll fix that with my scissors. here in a minute. All right. Not sure why I can't see what you see, but it's being very difficult for me today. So I hope that this area is where you can see what's happening. My scissors are right here. And I'm going to trim out my center circle because the cutting plate must have moved, so it didn't go. And then I'm going to I'll wait and see what I need to poke out before everything's done. Before I do anything else with that, I am going to do some more stamping. I will be stamping on the card inside, and I will be stamping both sunflower and a sentiment on the inside. The sunflower will be the small one using the bumblebee ink. And then the sentiment using the cinnamon cider ink. Clean those off, and I have one more sentiment to stamp on the front of the card, and then we'll put it all together. If you've been waiting to hear Clifford snoring during a video, there he is. I think it is nap time. He just figured out how to lay down and relax and take one. Alright, and I'm getting the Thanks a Bunch stamp along with the Early Espresso ink, and be stamping it at the very bottom of the card front. Now I'm going to clean my stuff up, and then we'll put it all together. the first thing we're going to do is, actually the first thing I want to do is get that card front, or the inside, on the inside of the card, so you can just close it up and know it's there. Alright, now we're going to put the wood design paper on the front of the card, right, just like that. And figure this out. I want the bigger one right in the center, with the two smaller sunflowers on either side. But I think I might attach those with dimensionals. So we'll put some glue on this one and get it right in the center. And then we have our brass foil outline. I'm trying to pull it off the adhesive strip, and there aren't that many extra pieces that didn't come out. So I will just be using my scissors to poke them out as we go along here. And then we'll get it on the sunflower. Now I'm going to look at the back and just to take off whatever little pieces just didn't quite come off. There are some tiny, tiny ones in the center of the flower that need just a little extra help. And I always have gold pieces all over myself when I'm done. These are brass pieces, I guess. Alright. Now, to figure out how this fits on here and lay it gently down. There we have it. Now I will be getting my dimensionals to finish this up. It would help if I knew where anything was. I'm gonna have to spend some time cleaning up in here in the next few days. Alright. I'm gonna put one on the back of the flower center and get that popped up in there. Then we'll get some on my other sunflowers and get them popped up as well. And we'll put that one right about there. And this one goes right about there. And there we have it. Our thank you sunflower card. Thanks a bunch. Know that you are loved. There it is. There's our first September card featuring the sunflower celebrations, and I will be getting your Harvest Hellos card video done and posted for you soon. So I hope you all have a great beginning of September, a great Labor Day weekend, and I will see you back here next week. Bye.